Imagine a social skill so good that you can literally use it in every single situation and it requires no effort from your side. And it makes your listeners and people around you feel extremely drawn to you. Well, if you don't know me, my name is Martin and I have been studying charisma and communication skills for 4 years. In today's video, I will share with you this simple social skill that will magnetize your listeners and they will start thinking about you non-stop. Reason why this simple social skill is so powerful is because it does 3 things. Do you know those filler words that we sometimes say like, I guess? All of these things will get removed. That's the first thing. Have you ever been on a speech and you just tone out immediately? You were in the audience and the speaker was speaking and you just toned out and started mind wandering. Yeah, this destroys it too. And finally, the third thing, have you ever been in a situation where you just didn't know what to say? You just get stuck in your own thoughts and you start mumbling and start rambling? Yeah, this solves it too. So this one social skill solves attention of your listeners, it gives you time to reduce filler words, and it gives you time to think. And you might now be asking, what is this overpowered social skill? And its name is the pause. The pause is single-handedly the most powerful social skill there is. Because, first of all, when you pause, you don't need to fill the silence with ums and ahs, with you knows, I guesses. Because now you are just comfortable in the silence. And when we say those ums and ahs, these you know, I guess, like, all of these words, these filler words, clutter our message. We have probably heard some people who are like, yo, bro, this guy probably, he just went up to me and I guess, he literally came up to me and he stole my bag. I could have just said all of that I have just said in literally 10 words, but meanwhile I have used 20 or 25. That's the first thing. But imagine if I pause. Dude, this guy, he literally came up to me and he literally stole my bag. Much clearer, much more emotion. And now you feel the message. It's not cluttered, it's not fast, it just hits hard. So that's why the pause is very important. Because it removes, first of all, the filler words. The second thing, you have probably been on a stage, like I said previously. Not on the stage, but in the audience. And you have heard the speaker and you just tone out. Why? Because they are not comfortable with the pause. They just need to constantly ramble. And they need to say, this is, and da. They don't give their audience any time to process the information. Zero. None. And that's why they will fail as a result, because their audience will literally tune out. That's why the pause is very powerful. If you pause, people will start to listen. Just say nothing. And suddenly you will feel like everybody is looking at you. I've once done this on a stage recently and I have been speaking about some of my own experiences. And I had this amazing point that I really wanted to drill in. So I said my sentence and I let it stood there. Just that silence after it is just so powerful because it makes your words become 10 times more magnetic, 10 times more authoritative, 10 times you will have the credibility. Because you will now be portrayed as someone who doesn't need to talk all the time. And when you don't need to talk all the time, people will listen to what you have to say. Because they will know that your speaking is valuable. And that is the second power of the pause. It gives your audience time to process what you have said. Because if they have no idea what is going on, they will tune out. But after a strong emotion, after a strong message, you will just say, BAM! And you will just let it sit for 1 or 3 seconds. That BAM! Will make them think about that BAM! That's the power of the pause. It makes us pay attention when the attention is needed. And finally, the third thing. When you don't know what to say, you mumble. Your rate of speech increases. Your sweat starts dropping down from your skin onto the ground. Because you are way too fast. Your heart starts beating because you are in this anxiety mode. But when we just slow down, we just pause, that's when we can actually convey extreme level of confidence. And not just confidence to other people, but confidence in us. Because now we are now thinking about what we can say next. You've probably seen podcasts of some very important people, some businessmen, some very wealthy people, successful people also. What do they all do when they are being asked a question? Do they answer like this? No. When they will get asked a question, they might look at the ground for a few seconds and then they will say, the most powerful social skill in speaking is to learn how to pause properly. That silence before what they have just said is giving them time to, first of all, structure their message in their brain, and second of all, it gives the audience the time that, whoa, this guy is thinking about something deep. This is gonna hit hard. So as you can see, pause is great after what you have said, but also before what you have said. After, it creates this amazing feeling that, whoa, this message is important. But when you say it before, or when you don't say it really, you just stay silent. But when you say it before, when you use the pause before, you just have time to comprehend the next thing that you're gonna say. And it gives your audience time that whatever will come next is powerful. The whatever will come next is so important that they should remember it for years to come. So once again, if you want to remove your filler words, you are thinking constantly and saying ums and ahs, I guess, like, pause instead of saying those words. They are not serving you, they're reducing your credibility or authority incredibly. So that's why, pause instead. If you want to drill a point in, you want to show them that this thing that you are saying matters, pause afterwards. And they will comprehend that message 10 times more. That's the second thing. And third thing, before just saying anything, just pause. Because then you will have time to process in your own mind the structure behind your sentence. And second, it gives your audience time that, whoa, something insane is about to be said. And just a quick side point, if you want to learn how to become the most charismatic version of yourself and join a full community of people who are just like you, who want to improve their charisma and social skills, then just click the first link in the description. This is my private community right here, and as you can see, you get access to me as your charisma and communication skills expert, and a full community of people who are just like you, who want to improve their charisma and social skills. And right now, we are just on $9 per month, so it's literally for free, and I can buy a kebab. So if you are ready, click the first link in the description, and I will see you right there. And if you want to learn the social skill that will make other people fall in love with you almost instantly, then just click this video right here. Live a happy life.